It's your boy Jack in the house. Andito lang tayo sa isang araw ng mga kababayan. Guys, manunood ako ng isang horror video, pero ang gagawin ko, I will try not to flinch, okay? With a full volume. Yes, you heard it right, with a full volume. And I will try not to flinch watching the video. Tapos tingnan natin kung gaano talaga katapang si Jack. Okay, so let's get right into the video.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Resident. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Tobias sent in a very strange video of an old abandoned cottage in Slovakia. The house is over 100 years old, and locals tell horrific stories of the tragic events that took place there. It seems that during World War II, German soldiers came to
Grabe talaga yung nangyari sa trahedya ng World War II, right?
the house and took the life of the man who lived there, right in front of his terrified wife and 3 children. Cut to modern day. Tobias, his brother, and his cousin are exploring the old abandoned cottage. Then things suddenly take a terrifying turn.
Abandoned siya, pero malinis pa.
Did you see it? A plate falls onto the cottage floor and the boys are a bit startled. But there is something else that truly terrifies them. When the footage is slowed down and brightened, you can see what appears to be the upper torso of something standing in the dark. The boys see the horrifying figure and run out of the house as quick as they can. So was their frightening encounter real? Or is it just an elaborate hoax?
Yes, parang
You decide. Caught live on camera. Now, almost a year ago, I featured the story of Mark from the comically titled YouTube channel Donnie Drunkard. But don't let the silly YouTube name fool you. Mark is a serious paranormal investigator, and he claims that a sinister entity followed him home after one of his many supernatural investigations. He says that the dark presence now haunts his home. In one of his popular YouTube videos, Mark explains that he was upstairs when he was attacked by this entity and slapped hard across the face. He darted into his bedroom to hide along with his dog Terry, who was equally freaked out. Mark then starts recording with his phone.
Are you okay? You okay? Thank you. You're a good boy, eh? Yeah, I know. I gotta go. Wait here, okay?
Aso lang naman eh. Kahit pati yung aso, nararamdaman nila yung parang may parang may nafe-feel silang yung yung mga kaluluwa. Yun nga guys, I try not to flinch in this freaking video. Oh, yung lamp gumagalaw. Still moving. Wala namang tao. Jump scare, please, no jump scare. I did not flinch, right? What's that? Baka yung misis mo, bro. Ang tanong, ba't open yung door mo? Did you see it? Yung misis mo yan, bro. Yung misis mo yan panigurado. Nagsasaing or
Mark
nagluluto ng
retreats back
sinigang.
upstairs, but at the exact same time, the camera he has mounted in his basement records something truly bizarre.
Bizarre. Whoa. Superman.
Now, that was almost a year ago, but since then the activity in Mark's home hasn't decreased at all. In fact, it's only gotten worse. But what makes some of Mark's newest captures so compelling is that they were captured live on stream. His subscribers were watching along with him in shock. So on September 29th, Mark tries to capture the paranormal activity that he experiences on a daily basis during a live broadcast for his YouTube subscribers. After hearing some strange sounds, he points an SLS camera towards his storage closet in the basement. Now take note as you watch this video that the SLS camera image is actually flipped from left to right. As you can see, the poster that is on the right side of the wall appears on the left side on his screen. Likewise, the door that is on the left appears on the right. So with that said, Mark captures something live on camera that is downright chilling.
That's it right there. Yeah, I got him. Hey, oh! I saw it with my own. Wait. Right up above me. Right up above me.
Did you see it? Mark live streams as his SLS camera locks onto some
May
strange
parang
shape or
shadow.
pattern from
Ano
somewhere
nga?
inside his dark closet. He then jumps away as he is startled by something so quick that it was barely caught on camera. When the footage is played back and slowed down, you can see a bizarre dark shadow or shape quickly moving from the closet area and disappearing out of sight. His live audience is witness to the bizarre event and immediately comments. So, cut to almost 2 weeks later. Mark heads back down into the basement and sets up his SLS camera in another attempt to capture whatever it is that appeared in the closet. Once again, the entire experiment is filmed as it happens and is broadcast on live stream.
Mabuti may ano siya, yung parang radio something. Kompleto guys. May paa, may kamay. Tapos, uy, nawala. Ano yun? Parang may shadow. Parang may shadow sa door.
Around 41 minutes in, a large dark mass or shadow seems to quickly move
may
into the
shadow.
closet doorway, and then quickly retreats back inside. Once again, his live stream is shocked by the amazing capture. So, what do you think? Is Mark's house truly haunted by some dark entity?
Yun, parang
And
may
if
ano ba?
not, how would you explain his strange live captures? You can watch Mark's continuing story along with frequent updates over on his YouTube channel, Donnie Drunkard. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Animal
Pag may
Instincts.
video na ako.
The Country Hotel in Dernbach, Germany was originally built as a small country inn over 300 years ago. From the beginning, it had a very creepy past. Evidence was found that during the 17th century witch trials, 2 alleged witches were sentenced and burned on the land where the Country Inn was built. Now, unfortunately, online records of the hotel are nearly non-existent. But over its 300 years in business, the Country Inn has had a constant stream of thousands of hotel guests. So one can only imagine all the tragedies and misfortunes that could have taken place within those hotel rooms. After a sharp downturn in business, the Country Inn went bankrupt in 2008. It has remained empty for the last 12 years.
Hotel.
The popular German ghost hunting team, Die Geisterakten, which translates to the Ghost Files, are given permission to stay overnight in the large hotel to do a full 2-part investigation. Team members Julia and Daniel and their little dog Libby sit down in the reception area of the hotel to do a spirit box session. They definitely get a response, but it's not the one they were expecting.
So, jetzt machen wir mal die Spiritbox an. Erstmalig mit neuen Lautsprechern. Ich hoffe, der klappt.
Radio.
Das wird wahrscheinlich jetzt ein bisschen laut.
Cute ng aso na.
Jetzt hat was geklopft. Zweimal. So gesund.
Es ist keiner an der Tür.
Nee.
Aber die Liebe guckt auch hin.
Julia and Daniel hear the sound of someone or something knocking from somewhere nearby. The strange activity catches their dog Libby's attention as she seems to be staring at something in the darkness. Now the sound of the spirit box makes it very hard to hear any knocking in this footage. But as Julia and Daniel explore the area, they hear it again.
Da will ich jetzt mal gucken, gegen was das war.
Katok naman yan. Baka bumibili ng ice. May bibili ng ice, guys.
The unexplained knocking is fairly loud and little Libby appears to be a bit upset. Cut to later in the investigation. Now Geisterakten team members Sandra and Steven take their little helper Libby into what appears to be the hotel's kitchen area. While Steven is busy inspecting an old dumbwaiter, they suddenly realize that Libby is nowhere to be found. When they go looking for her, things get downright chilling.
Why?
Okay, das war's da jetzt. Baby?
Nawala yung aso. Yun.
Did you see it?
Where?
When the footage is slowed down and brightened, you can see what looks like a tall, dark shadow standing in the doorway across the room.
Wala.
As Sandra and Steven approach, it seems to dart away. What
Glitch lang
makes the
yan,
footage
guys.
even creepier is that the little dog Libby seems to be staring directly at the shadow figure, right before she runs back to join the 2 team members. It almost seems as if the dog could actually see or sense the strange dark shape. So, later that night, the Geisterakten team returns to the same kitchen area to perform a modified spirit box session. For team member Sandra, it did not go well.
Yeah.
Also wenn die euch wirklich stören, dann lasst das Katzenmeter mal richtig ausschlagen. Und dann gehen wir, dann lassen wir euch in Ruhe.
Okay. Wow.
Ist das Katzenmeter schon
Guys,
voll
sa
ausschlagen?
likod ng babae.
Das gehen wir nicht. Sonst nerven wir euch die ganze Nacht.
May parang shadow.
Watch again closely. Sandra says that she felt a very strange feeling coming over her. She moves
shadow,
away,
guys.
feeling too uncomfortable to remain in the same spot. Later, when they look back at their footage, they realize that something
Or
seems to be
someone.
right beside Sandra. What appears to be the same shadow figure they captured earlier reaches out for Sandra
Yun nga.
and then simply disappears into thin air. So did the Geisterakten team capture a real ghost on camera? And did cute little Libby actually see the shadow figure? Let me know what you think. You can check out the full 2-part investigation of Country Inn over on the YouTube channel, Die Geisterakten,
Distracted.
Camera Shy.
Check yun guys.
TikTok user Able3E from Westlaco, Texas says that his friend Manny recorded
DJ
this bizarre
Khaled yun, ah.
footage on his security camera at around 4 o'clock in the morning. The camera is facing the fenced-off backyard of a long-abandoned house. When he shares the CCTV footage on TikTok, viewers are shocked. What appears to be the small figure of a little girl can be seen walking along the edge of the abandoned home's backyard. Now,
Oh, yeah?
because the house is empty and because
Oh, yeah.
this was captured at 4 in the morning, TikTok user Able3E and his friend have no idea who the mysterious child
nga
could
lang.
be. The property is surrounded by a high fence, which would make it extremely difficult for anyone to enter the backyard, especially a child in the dark at 4 a.m. Since this one video, nothing
4
strange has
a.m.
been spotted
talaga.
on the security camera.
Sana
So is this
may
a real
timestamp
child
dito
ghost
sa
caught
ano.
on camera? Or
Taas.
is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Jokes lang yan bro.
The House of Secrets. Popular Russian ghost hunter Dennis from the YouTube channel Dark Ghost Paranormal travels to the Zayats Okasan Manor on the outskirts of St. Petersburg, Russia. The home was occupied by German forces during World War II. Locals speak of a secret that was supposedly revealed by some of the German soldiers who were stationed in the town. The soldiers claimed that the large manor and the surrounding estate was used to carry out many terrible experiments.
Nasa gitna talaga ng forest.
Experiments on human beings.
Oh.
The locals warned that the building is violently haunted by the victims who didn't survive these experiments. Dennis waits
Grabe
until
mga
nightfall to
bata.
start his investigation, and not long after he enters the building, things get downright creepy.
Все, друзья, вот и темнота наступила на улице. Кромешная тьма.
Tapang talaga.
Сейчас
Ang tatapang.
не успел зайти. Либо здесь кто-то есть, хотя я шел, света не видел, фонариков ничего.
Baka may homeless person dyan. That is not homeless anymore.
Слишком интенсивно бьет.
I think they're doing something. Don't close the door. Hindi talaga nawala guys.
Кто здесь?
Baka may aso, pusa, o ano dyan. Basta guys, no jump scare.
Кто здесь?
Please. Tumakbo na.
Друзья, вот сейчас,
Mga bata
когда я был
guys.
в коридоре,
May mga bata.
здесь будто бы кто-то пробежал и смех. И главное, что детский смех.
Yun nga, mga bata nga.
Dennis hears strange loud banging coming from somewhere upstairs. He heads up and is startled when he hears what sounds like the unnerving giggle of a young child. Dennis is unable to find the source of the unexplained sounds, but he continues his exploration through the manor. But soon he is startled by another strange sound that is much closer.
Siya lang ba talaga isa? Or hindi, or... Ang mahirap dito pag may mga tao talaga, Yun lang talaga yung problema. Kasi sabi ng mga matanda, mas matakot ka sa buhay kaysa sa patay. Kasi yung what? Wow. Pinagsaran siya, guys.
The door slams shut behind him and two small chairs slide towards the door as if pushed by some unseen force, seemingly trying to block his exit. Behind Dennis is another staircase, so he decides to climb the stairs to the floor above and begins to use a modified spirit box. He gets a few random replies, but then, yet again, he hears movement. This time the sound is coming from back downstairs, so he carefully walks back down the rotting stairs to investigate. It did not go well.
Nahulog siya.
Там спину пихнул. Реально такое ощущение, как будто... Охренеть, блядь. Этот свет.
Something seems to violently push Dennis down the stairs. Shortly thereafter, the chairs that were shoved against the door earlier now slide away on their own, and the door opens, almost as if something wants him to leave. Dennis feels like someone is running around the mansion, and he continues his quest to find answers to the strange, unexplained events. That's when things get truly bizarre.
Whoa, guys. For sure may kasama talaga siya dyan, yung gumagawa ng mga ganyan. Kasi mahirap. Huwag ka lang pagbagsakan ng pinto, okay na. Someone is going upstairs.
Doors swing open and closed on their own, then it sounds like something is rushing up the stairs towards Dennis. As he slowly backs away from the threatening footsteps, a door right next to him slams shut. So do you think the Zayatokisan Manor could be haunted by the victims of strange World War II experiments? Let me know down in the comments. Check out Dennis's channel Dark Ghost Paranormal to watch the full 2-part investigation of the Zayatokisan Manor. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Instagram there and on Twitter over
guys, if you
there.
want to check
And I will see you next
top
week.
5 videos, just go straight right to her channel, his channel. Okay? So thank you for watching with me, and goodbye.